Very urgent. Your soulmate finally broke their silence. What they're about to confess will surprise you. My child, the long period of waiting is over, because your soulmate has finally broken their silence in the spiritual realm. What they are about to confess will surprise you, as it is a truth I have hidden in their heart for years. You must listen closely to me today, for this message will change the entire course of your future. I have watched you endure lonely nights, wondering if you would ever hear the words you so desperately need to hear. Your soulmate is ready to speak, and their sudden confession will bring a profound peace to your weary soul. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow to prove this is real. Those sudden feelings of warmth you have felt lately are not an accident, but a direct result of their prayers reaching my throne. They have broken their silence before me, asking for the courage to step into your life and confess their true feelings. I am preparing your heart right now to receive this surprising confession with grace and open arms. You must let go of the past hurts that have kept your hands closed, because I cannot place this new blessing into closed hands. The silence is broken, and what they are about to confess will wash away all the pain of your yesterdays. Listen to the end, for I will give you the final seal of peace to calm your anxious mind. They have been waking up in the quiet of the night, their mind filled with out-of-place memories of a love they have not yet met. This is my doing, stirring their spirit so they can finally break the silence and find their way to your door. Their confession will surprise you because it will match the exact prayers you have whispered to me in secret. Jesus says, "My dear one, do not doubt the signs I am sending, for the breaking of their silence is a miracle unfolding right now. The words they are about to confess will surprise you, confirming every silent hope you have held onto for so long. You must trust in my divine timing, for I am moving behind the scenes to orchestrate this beautiful reunion. I know you have felt a strange presence of peace recently, as if a heavy burden was suddenly lifted from your shoulders. This was the exact moment your soulmate broke their silence and asked me to guide them straight to your heart. Stay with me until the end, because I will tell you the exact time of day to look for my final confirmation. The pain of your past relationships was only a lesson to teach you the true value of a love ordained by heaven. Now that their silence is broken, what they are about to confess will prove that your waiting was not in vain. Keep your heart open to me, for I am actively making your path straight and clear. They have felt the exact same loneliness that you have, crying out to me for a partner who will love them faithfully. I have told them about you, and this is why their silence has finally broken with a desperate need to find you. Keep listening closely, because I am going to share a secret about their heart that will bring tears of joy to your eyes. You must prepare your home and your heart, making room for the profound blessing that is about to walk into your life. The silence that tormented you is gone forever, replaced by the loving confession they are preparing to give you. What they confess will surprise you by revealing how long they have been searching for someone with your exact spirit. The Lord says, "When you thought I was not listening, I was actually working deep within the soul of the one meant for you." They have finally broken their silence, and what they are about to confess will surprise you beyond your wildest dreams. I am bringing them to you now, because you have finally learned to trust my voice above your own fears. Many times you have wondered if you were destined to walk this earthly path completely alone and without true companionship. I tell you now that their silence is broken, and their upcoming confession will shatter every lie the enemy told you. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the unexpected way they will finally reach out to you. The sudden thoughts you have of a faceless love are my whispers, preparing your spirit for their physical arrival. As they broke their silence to me, I allowed their thoughts to travel across the distance and touch your lonely heart. What they will confess will surprise you, because they will describe these exact same shared dreams and hidden feelings. You must release the heavy burdens of yesterday, forgiving those who left you broken and scarred in the past. Your soulmate is stepping toward you now, and they need to find your heart free, healed, and ready for their confession. Do not turn away from my voice today, for I will give you the final sign to look for when tomorrow morning comes. They are coming to you with a pure spirit, entirely changed by the difficult lessons I have walked them through recently. The silence they held was not out of stubbornness, but because I was preparing them to be worthy of your gentle heart. Their confession will surprise you by showing just how deeply I have transformed their character for your future together. Jesus says, I have wrapped my protective arms around this connection, ensuring that no outside force can delay this meeting any longer. Their long silence is finally broken, and what they are about to confess will surprise you with its sheer honesty and depth. You will soon see that every moment of your difficult waiting was perfectly timed by my loving hands. When you wake up in the quiet hours of the night, it is because their spirit is calling out to yours. They are confessing their readiness to me, asking for the exact path that leads straight to your waiting arms. Stay with me to the very end, because I am going to reveal the final seal that will protect this new relationship forever. I have seen the silent tears that fall onto your pillow when you think no one in the world understands your pain. Your soulmate has cried those same tears, which is why their broken silence and surprising confession will heal you both so deeply. I am turning your shared sorrows into a beautiful testimony of my unfailing love and endless grace. You must stand firm in your faith right now, refusing to let doubt creep back into your fragile mind. The fact that they finally broke their silence is a testament to the power of your unwavering prayers. Listen to my words until the end, for I will share a profound blessing over your future that you must claim today. They are about to confess that they felt a sudden, unexplainable pull toward you that they could not ignore. This was my gentle push, guiding their wandering steps out of the wilderness and directly into your peaceful presence. What they confess will surprise you, because they will admit that I spoke your name into their spirit. The Lord says, do not look to the left or the right, but keep your eyes fixed firmly on the promises I have spoken over you. The silence between you and your soulmate is completely broken, and what they will soon confess will surprise you with its clarity. I am removing every obstacle that stood in the way of your shared happiness and future joy. Sometimes you feel a sudden wave of emotion that brings unexplainable tears to your eyes during the day. This is the moment your soulmate broke their silence, overwhelmed by the love I am pouring into their heart for you. Stay with me through these words, because the final revelation at the end will give you absolute peace. They have spent years feeling incomplete, wandering through life looking for a love they could not quite name. I broke their silence by showing them your face in their dreams, and their surprising confession will confirm this miracle. I am doing a new and beautiful thing in your life, and you only need to stand still and receive it. You must stop telling yourself that you are unworthy of a true, lasting, and deeply devoted kind of love. The silence is broken, and what your soulmate is about to confess will surprise you by proving how precious you are. Hold on until the very end, because the final sign I give you will erase all your remaining fears. Every failed relationship you endured was simply a closed door, keeping you safe for the one who truly belongs to you. Now that their silence is broken, their confession will surprise you by showing they were fiercely protected for you as well. I have woven your two paths together with unbreakable threads of divine love and holy purpose. Jesus says, "Your weary heart is finally about to find its resting place in the comforting arms of the one I made for you." Their silence has broken completely, and the surprising confession they bring will be sweet music to your tired soul. I am breathing new life into your hope, ensuring that your future is brighter than your difficult past. When you suddenly smell a familiar scent with no explanation, know that I am drawing your spirits closer together. Your soulmate has broken their silence, and they are moving toward you with a surprising confession of absolute devotion. Do not leave before the end, because I am going to reveal the specific word they will say to confirm this is real. I know how hard it is to trust again when the world has shown you so much bitterness and empty promises. But their broken silence is a holy moment, and what they will confess will surprise you with its pure, untainted truth. I have washed their heart clean, making them a perfect and safe vessel for your delicate love. You must step out in total faith today, believing that I am a God who keeps his promises to his faithful children. Your soulmate's silence is beautifully broken, and their upcoming confession will surprise you by answering your deepest, oldest prayers. Stay with me, for the final blessing I am about to speak will seal this connection forever. They were afraid of rejection, which is why they held their silence for so long while watching you from afar. I have given them divine courage, and what they are about to confess will surprise you with its raw vulnerability. Your long season of winter is over, and the spring of your new love is blooming today. The Lord says, I have written your love story in the heavens, and no human mistake or earthly delay can stop it from happening now. The painful silence is finally broken, and what your soulmate will confess will surprise you with its absolute perfection. You are my precious child, and I take great delight in bringing you this extraordinary gift of love. You have noticed numbers repeating in your daily life, and simple signs that make you pause and wonder about the future. These are my gentle nudges, confirming that their silence is broken and their surprising confession is imminent. Listen all the way to the end, because I am going to give you the final key to unlock this blessing. There were days you wanted to give up on love entirely, assuming that true companionship was simply not meant for you. But their silence is broken today, and what they will soon confess will surprise you by proving you were never forgotten. I have held your heart in my hands, keeping it safe until they were truly ready to cherish it. You must cast out all fear and anxiety, for there is no room for doubt in the beautiful future I have planned. The silence that haunted you is broken, and the confession they bring will surprise you by building a foundation of rock. Do not turn away now, because the final seal I am giving you is the most important part of this message. They have been practicing the words they want to say, speaking them into the empty air and asking for my help. Their silence is broken, and what they will confess will surprise you because they will speak exactly like a poetry of heaven. I am guiding their tongue and their heart, ensuring that every word brings healing to your soul. Jesus says, "My beloved, I want you to take a deep breath and feel the heavy weight of loneliness leaving your body right now. Your soulmate has broken their silence, and the confession they are carrying will surprise you with its overwhelming warmth and light. I am walking ahead of them, making the road clear so they can reach you without stumbling. Have you noticed how you suddenly feel a burst of joyful energy for no logical reason during your quiet afternoons? That is the moment your soulmate broke their silence, and their surprising confession is sending ripples of joy into your spirit. Stay with me until the final sentence, because I am going to reveal the exact location where your paths will cross. I know you have felt invisible to the world, but you have always been the center of my loving attention. I made your soulmate break their silence because it is finally time for you to be seen, cherished, and deeply known. What they confess will surprise you, as they will describe every tiny detail they love about your beautiful soul. You must prepare your mind to receive joy, for you have become too accustomed to expecting sorrow and sudden disappointment. The long silence is permanently broken, and their confession will surprise you by bringing a joy that never fades away. Keep your ears open to the end, for I will deliver the final seal of peace to quiet your spirit. They are bringing you a love that is patient, a love that is kind, and a love that does not easily anger. Their silence is broken because I have finished shaping their character, and their confession will surprise you with its maturity. You will finally understand why I asked you to wait so patiently through all those long, quiet years. The Lord says, I am the God of perfect timing, and I am telling you today that the clock has struck the hour of your blessing. The silence of your soulmate is broken, and what they are about to confess will surprise you with its brilliant timing. I am opening the floodgates of heaven to pour out this specific, beautiful relationship into your waiting hands. Sometimes you hear a gentle whisper in your heart telling you to hold on just a little bit longer. That is my voice, ensuring you stay faithful until their broken silence and surprising confession finally reaches your ears. Do not leave me before the end, because I will tell you exactly how to respond when they finally speak. They have looked at other paths, but every single road they tried to walk led them into confusion and deep emptiness. I broke their silence by showing them that you are the only true home their wandering spirit will ever find. What they confess will surprise you, for they will admit that living without you has become entirely impossible. You must actively forgive yourself for the mistakes you made when you were trying to find love in all the wrong places. The silence is broken now, and the confession your soulmate brings will surprise you by seeing past all your worldly flaws. Stay with me, because the final sign at the very end will be your absolute proof of my presence. They are coming to you with empty hands, offering you nothing but their pure heart and a desperate desire for your love. Their silence is broken, and what they confess will surprise you by showing how completely they rely on my guidance. I am knitting your two souls together in a way that the world will never be able to tear apart. Jesus says, "Rejoice, my child, for the dark clouds of loneliness are breaking apart to reveal the bright sunshine of your new life." Your soulmate has officially broken their silence, and what they are about to confess will surprise you with absolute joy. I am replacing your ashes with a crown of beauty, and your mourning with a joyful dance. When you look at the stars at night and feel a sudden connection to someone far away, know that it is real. Their silence is broken under those same stars, and their surprising confession is already traveling on the wind toward you. Listen all the way to the end, because I am going to reveal the final spiritual seal over your union. I have collected every single tear you cried over broken promises and careless people who did not value your tender heart. Your soulmate is breaking their silence to offer a confession that will surprise you by healing every one of those old wounds. I am sending them to be the gentle hands that carefully bandage the broken places in your spirit. You must stop looking backward at the doors I have firmly closed and locked for your own spiritual protection. The silence is broken, and your soulmate's confession will surprise you by pulling your eyes forward into a glorious future. Do not stop listening now, for I am preparing to speak the final blessing that will activate this promise. They have realized that the sudden feeling of peace they searched for in the world can only be found with you. Their silence is broken, and what they will confess will surprise you because they will call you their ultimate safe haven. I have built a fortress of love around you both, shielding this connection from the storms of the world. The Lord says, I am wiping the slate completely clean, giving you both a fresh start and a beautiful blank page to write upon. The heavy silence is broken, and what they are about to confess will surprise you by offering a completely new beginning. I am the author of your story, and this upcoming chapter is filled with nothing but triumphant love. You will soon notice a sudden urge to clean your home, to organize your life, and to prepare for a special guest. This is my spirit moving within you, because their silence is broken and their surprising confession is arriving very soon. Stay with me to the very end, because I will share the exact sign that will appear in your sky tomorrow. They have spent countless hours staring at the wall, asking me why their heart felt a sudden, powerful pull toward yours. I broke their silence by whispering your name to them, and their confession will surprise you by echoing my exact words. I am proving to you that true love is not an accident, but a careful design by your Creator. You must believe that you are entirely worthy of being chosen, being prioritized, and being loved without any painful conditions. The silence is broken, and the confession your soulmate brings will surprise you by placing you first in their earthly life. Hold on until the very end, because the final seal I give will forever quiet the doubts in your mind. They are walking away from the distractions of the world, focusing entirely on the path that leads to your door. Their silence is broken, and what they confess will surprise you by showing their absolute dedication to your shared future. I am clearing away the briars and the thorns, making their journey to you smooth, swift, and completely safe. Jesus says, "My beloved child, let a deep and abiding peace settle into your bones right now as you hear these truthful words. Your soulmate has broken their silence, and what they are about to confess will surprise you with its profound sincerity. I am the anchor of your soul, and I am securing this new love firmly to the rock of my presence. When you feel a sudden skip in your heartbeat, it is the spiritual echo of their footsteps moving rapidly toward you. Their silence is broken, and their surprising confession is bubbling up in their throat, ready to be spoken out loud. Do not turn away before the end, because I am going to reveal the final prayer you must pray tonight. I know how often you have felt like a second choice, watching others receive the love you so desperately prayed for. But their silence is broken today, and what they will confess will surprise you by declaring you as their one and only. I am elevating you to the place of honor that I have always reserved for your beautiful, faithful heart.